because I compliment you for showing up at an earlier stage in life than most of us came down here to this facility.
Well, thank you. My name is Noah Pavido. I'm a member of Texans for Vaccine Choice, and I'm speaking against the bill.
Please continue.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman and honorable committee members. Thank you. Off to a strong start for allowing me to speak here today. I'm here today both as a student who attends school on a vaccine exemption and on behalf of my 16-year-old sister who has sadly suffered a brain injury from one of her vaccines. She is considered medically fragile and receives home bond services from the state of Texas so she can continue to live with our family as opposed to a nursing home or state institution. I have numerous concerns about this bill and will point out just a few. First, this bill assumes those of us utilizing the exemption are somehow spreading disease. However, I can't share a disease I do not have. If this bill were truly about protecting medically fragile kids like my sister, we would focus on educating students, staff, and family and about washing their hands, containing illness by staying home whenever they're sick, and so forth. But that's not what this bill does. This bill unnecessarily targets children like me who are happy, healthy, and just want to go to school with medical privacy, which brings me to my next point. As a student who attends a charter school with a high exemption rate, I am greatly concerned with the negative attention we'll receive when this information is shared. Sadly, there are individuals who think it is acceptable to make threats against my school solely off of our vaccine exemption status. Not only is this just wrong, it creates a hostile environment that divides my community at my school. School is already a tough place for us these days. Do we really want to make it tougher? I'll close with this. I appreciate the thought of protecting kids like myself and my sister, but I promise you this, my mom has it covered, and now I just need your support to keep me safe at school. Please vote no against House Bill 2249.
Mr. Pavato, I want to compliment you on coming down here at such a young age to be involved
Good job.
Thank you.
in this, and you did a good job. Members, are there any questions for this young man?
Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you for your testimony.
My name is Gracie Palvido, and I'm a member of Texans for Vaccine Choice, and I'm opposing this bill. And I'm 11 years old.
11. Congratulations. Please continue.
Honored committee members, thank you for allowing me to speak with you today. I'm 11 years old, and I am in the 5th grade at a local charter school that has a current 30% exemption rate. I point out that 30% exemption rate because when I hear people talking about the dangers and clusters of unvaccinated kids, they're talking about my school. According to them, my school should be a hotbed of disease and even death, but that is not the case. In the 5 years that I have been attending this school, we have never had an outbreak of any vaccine-preventable disease. And as far as I know, in the school's 15-year history, there have been no outbreaks of any kind ever. This idea that we are a sick school is false. I also wanted to point that out because charter schools are considered their own school district. My school's exemption numbers are already reported by campus. When this information is released, there are individuals who think it is acceptable to bully, harass, and even make threats against my school and my peers. If this bill is truly about protecting children, I have to ask you, am I worthy of being protected? Do my classmates' lives matter? Is the safety of the school a priority to you? If you find bullying and harassing kids like me unacceptable, then I urge you to vote against House Bill 2249.
Members, any questions for this young lady?
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Nice
Wonderful
to meet you.
job.
My name is Jackie Schlegel. I'm the Executive Director of Texans for Vaccine Choice, and I'm speaking against this bill.
Please continue.
Thank you. Thank you, honored members of this committee. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today. As I said, I am the Executive Director of Texans for Vaccine Choice, but the truth is, first and foremost, I am a mom, and today I will speak as that. This bill affects my family in numerous ways. First, because I have 2 children that you heard from today who attend public charter school on a vaccine exemption. Their school has a very high level of children utilizing exemptions, 30% to be precise, which is interesting in and of itself because despite warnings, we are one unvaccinated child away from an epidemic. Year after year, we continue on as business as usual with no outbreaks of any kind. And while we have not experienced any type of disease outbreak, we have unfortunately encountered much negative, unfair attention on the issue. As an adult, and as someone who feels obligated to continue to speak my truth, and who has grown accustomed to the death threats, wishes of harm against myself, my family, and my organization, is incomprehensible to me to expect our children and our schools to do the same. I speak to you today, secondly, as a parent of a child who suffered a severe, permanent injury resulting in brain damage from a vaccine. She is one of 6,000 children being served on the state medically dependent children's program. As the parent of a child on MDCP, I can personally attest to the countless challenges we face as a community each and every day, and I can assure you, vaccination status of other children is not one of them. I appreciate greatly the concern in protecting our kids. However, as the parent of 3 children, never will it be acceptable to me to set one on fire to keep the other 2 warm. Committee members, I'm a parent. I care about children. I care about health. I care about their privacy. And that is why I'm here today to ask you to vote no on 2249.